What is up, everybody? Logan here again with another video. I want to thank you guys for all the birthday wishes yesterday on Saturday, March 20th. I really appreciate it. I can't thank you guys enough. Make sure you check the links in the description for the Discord, a lot of other cool links. Leave a like, a comment, and subscribe on this video as it means a ton to me. And let's talk about my recent assignment on Palantir of 100 shares at $25 a share, which comes out to about $2,500. If we take a look at Palantir's current price, it's $24.40. It has been still getting beaten down over the past week pretty hard. A lot of the software stocks started to look like they were going to recover around the software technology, and then they pulled back again. They're still above their lows though that we had on Monday, March 8th. And you guys know how the market moved last week. We had a lot of shifting around in sectors, and tech was looking good and then pulled back again. So I'm really curious to see how we move this coming week. And you guys can see my current position of 200 shares. And now I have the average cost of $26 a share on these 200 with a market value of $4,880. And that makes up about 13% of my portfolio. And I'm down 6% on it all time. These are shares I'd love to hold for a while, so I'm not worried about what that's worth today. We're gonna look at selling covered calls now that I have 200 shares. We have to look at the VIX falling to new lows this week. Lows that we haven't seen since over a year ago, right? The VIX finally was under 19 this week, around 19, right in that area. And many traders who have traded over the last year haven't seen a VIX this low. So now we have to look at this as, what are these premiums gonna look like if I'm gonna sell these weekly calls? Because it doesn't seem like I'm gonna be getting very good premium this week. But we could also look at April 1st and look at them and buy them a couple weeks out and see how the market moves, and I can still collect good premium on a weekly or bi-weekly basis now that the VIX is this low. This is my thought strategy, right? Is I don't mind buying for April 1st, and if I do, I could sell the $27 call. I could sell both of them and collect 88 bucks, and then maybe close this position halfway through the week, depending on how Palantir moves. Or we can do that here at the $26 strike for this week and collect the 34 times 2, which is 68 bucks in a week with my 200 shares. Boom, just like that, 68 bucks, right? So if I went to select, I went to the $26 call. This is also currently what my average cost is, so I wouldn't be making or losing money. I'm currently down 320 bucks on the shares, so of course that would come back to me as well. So if we go to review, I could do 2 contracts, 68 bucks, and my collateral is 200 Palantir shares, and I'm agreeing to sell those 200 shares on or before March 26th for $26 a share. If I'm not asked to sell Palantir by then, I'll keep my collateral, which is fantastic, right? That shoots me really close to my weekly goal of $500 off the market, and that equates for over 10% of my goal for the week. Now let's say, I feel more bullish on Palantir this week, so I sell the $27 call. I get a $42 credit for doing that with my 200 shares, which still isn't fantastic, but we also gotta remember, if we do shoot above 27 by the end of the week, I keep my 42, and then I'll sell all my shares for a $200 gain, which would be a pretty nice week in my opinion, and then I have all my collateral released to me, and I can just start selling cash secured puts on it again, and then find a strike around 25, 26, right where I'm in this region. Now the only thing that we wouldn't want tomorrow is Palantir to open up around like $22 or even 23. I like where it is now. We can still collect really good premium. So I think this is still a great position to be in. And with the VIX lowering, we're gonna see premiums that are lower than we're used to seeing, to where I would love to see the VIX come back up again. It looks like it should pretty soon come back up to $22, $23, and we can get better premiums on these positions. Now I want to take this time in the video to talk about Delic Corp. And Delic Corp is led by a best-in-class team to advance the new psychedelic renaissance that is upon us. Our founders helped build the multi-billion-dollar cannabis industry and aim to do the same in psychedelics as they follow a similar path towards legalization. Our advisors are business leaders from mainstream industries. We're a deal makers uniquely positioned to identify the smartest businesses in the space and to scale them. That their current director was the former head of the multi-billion-dollar cannabis company Cronos. There are psychedelics-based businesses popping up all over North America right now. Delic is also pushing the envelope for educating people about treatment and studies and all the research behind psychedelics. Delic is also a publicly traded company, and I'm excited to see what 2021 brings for them as a stock and also as a company in general. You guys can see here 50% of Americans will meet the criteria for a mental health condition sometime in their lifetime. The FDA granted psilocybin therapy as a breakthrough therapy for depression. And when I was in high school, I saw a therapist for anxiety for a little bit, and it really helped me. I know a lot of people suffer with some sort of mental health condition, whether it is anxiety or depression. And on the OTC stock exchange, their ticker is DELCF. Now I'm going to begin to sell cash secured puts on Carnival Cruise Lines throughout the week instead of Palantir, because I'm at this spot where I'm comfortable with 200 shares of Palantir right now. Now I don't know if I would be comfortable owning 300 shares. I'm going to test that out. I think I would want to get a better average cost at that point if I was to do that, especially with the VIX lowering. So we're going to see how the market continues to move, but I would not mind owning 200 shares of Carnival Cruise Line and run the wheel strategy on them. As you guys know, I already have 100 shares. So this coming week, I could sell a call. I could sell the $31 call, use my 100 shares as collateral, collect 41. So on Palantir, I'd already be collecting the credit for my 200 shares, and then for my 100 shares here on Carnival, I could sell the 31 call, give myself $2 of runway this week to collect 40 bucks. I'll take that any day of the week, and then we can add that together. I'm already over 100 for the week. Then come to sell this cash secured put, and if I'm comfortable owning them at 28 bucks a share, I could sell this and get $61 premium credited to my account, and then we're already rocking and rolling for the week just on these positions. It's gonna be everything for me. I just wanted to make this quick little update, give you guys my thought process around the two stocks that I'm running the wheel on right now for my weekly income, and I can use this profit to buy more shares of these stocks. So if I do make, let's say 31 bucks off Carnival this week, just selling the covered call, I could just buy another share. Look at adding that to a different stock or maybe an ETF, but it all comes down to how travel moves this week, if we see more of a rotation into this sector. But as for now, looking at it, I'm pretty comfortable where I am as my position. I'm up 539 bucks here, about 22.5%. Comfortable with Carnival right now. I'm excited to sell more covered calls on it this week. That's gonna be everything for me in this video. I hope it helped you guys with your trading, and you guys can look more into this strategy and how it fits your needs. But it's a great way to pick up, 100 to 200 bucks a week, already owning these shares of companies you wanna own for a while and continue to make weekly income. And then I could also buy an Apple share with the extra money that I have from trading, just off this. And then I have the spreads, I got the calendar spreads going, so you can really start generating really good wealth every week in the market. So that's gonna be everything for me. Make sure you guys leave a like, and I will see you guys in the next one.